On November 30th, 2025, Mina Zayed in Abu Dhabi buzzed with anticipation for the SailGP Season 5 Grand Final. The city, known for its stunning skyline and vibrant energy, transformed into a global stage as fans from around the world poured in, eager to witness sailing's most electrifying showdown. The turquoise waters shimmered under the sun as thousands of fans lined the shore, awaiting a winner-takes-all showdown. Excitement rippled through the crowd, with families, sailing enthusiasts, and first-timers all sharing in the anticipation of a day that promised unforgettable drama. 3 teams remained: Emirates Great Britain, the Australian Flying Roos, and New Zealand's Black Foils. Each crew had battled through a season of fierce competition, overcoming setbacks and seizing every opportunity to reach this decisive moment. The stakes? $2 million and the ultimate bragging rights in high-speed sailing. The gleaming trophy and life-changing prize money stood as symbols of everything these athletes had worked for. The pressure was immense. One mistake could end a season's worth of dreams. Every sailor knew that a single slip, a moment's hesitation, could mean the difference between triumph and heartbreak. The compact racecourse and shifty winds demanded flawless tactics and nerves of steel. With the city's skyscrapers looming in the background, the sailors faced unpredictable gusts and tight turns that would test even the most experienced crews. Each skipper maneuvered for the perfect start, knowing only victory in this final race would crown the champion. Every decision, every adjustment was magnified under the watchful eyes of the world. For Britain, it was a shot at long-awaited glory. For Australia, a chance to reclaim dominance. For New Zealand, redemption after heartbreak. The hopes of nations rested on the shoulders of these elite athletes, each determined to etch their name in sailing history. The world watched as the 3 F-50s, futuristic and fierce, prepared for a historic battle. The tension was palpable, the atmosphere electric, as the boats lined up for the start. The countdown began, tension peaked, and the stage was set for one of the most dramatic races in SailGP history. Every second felt like an eternity as the final moments ticked away. In moments, everything would be decided on the waters of Abu Dhabi. The fate of the championship and the dreams of 3 nations hung in the balance. The championship was about to be won or lost in a 10-minute sprint, where only the boldest and the best would seize victory and claim their place in SailGP legend. The Grand Final brought together the sport's elite, a gathering of the world's best sailors, each with their own ambitions and legacies on the line. Emirates Great Britain, led by Olympic gold medalist Dylan Fletcher and tactical mastermind Hannah Mills, had been the season's most consistent team, showing remarkable teamwork and precision in every race. Their campaign, built by the legendary Sir Ben Ainslie, was all about turning that consistency into a first-ever title for Britain, a goal that had eluded them in previous seasons. The Flying Roos of Australia, skippered by Tom Slingsby, were former champions hungry to reclaim their crown, determined to prove their dominance once again on the global stage. Slingsby's aggressive starts and the team's experience made them the favourites in high-pressure moments, with a reputation for delivering when it mattered most. New Zealand's Black Foils, with Peter Burling at the helm, were driven by past near misses and a burning desire for redemption, even as Burling raced with an injured hand, showing true grit and determination. The Kiwis' resilience and unity had become their trademark, pushing them to overcome every obstacle in their path. Each team brought unique strengths and stories: Britain's steady rise, Australia's legacy, and New Zealand's relentless pursuit of victory. The rivalry between Fletcher, Slingsby, and Burling added extra fire to the final, as each skipper was determined to outsmart and outpace the others. Years of fierce competition and unforgettable battles had led to this moment, with every team carrying the weight of their nation's hopes. Only one would leave Abu Dhabi as champion, etching their name into SailGP history and claiming ultimate bragging rights. The stage was set for a legendary showdown, with the world watching as these three giants of sailing prepared to battle for glory. The final seconds ticked down as the F-50s danced in the pre-start zone. Tom Slingsby nailed a flawless start, launching Australia into an early lead. Britain and New Zealand fought fiercely for second, each searching for clean wind. The Australians looked set to dominate, until a critical error dropped them off their foils, their speed vanishing. In a flash, New Zealand's black foils seized the lead, gliding past the struggling Aussies. Britain stayed close, ready to pounce. The race's momentum shifted in seconds, turning the grand final into a nail-biting contest. The lead had changed hands, and the outcome was wide open. Every decision now carried championship weight. With New Zealand ahead, Britain faced a crucial choice. Instead of following the Kiwis, Fletcher and Mills boldly split at the gate, betting on better wind. Their gamble paid off. Britain found stronger pressure and surged ahead. The British F-50 accelerated, overtaking New Zealand in a stunning tactical move. Their lead grew rapidly, leaving the Kiwis reeling. The crew worked in perfect sync, capitalising on their advantage. This masterstroke flipped the race and broke New Zealand's momentum. Fletcher and Mills' decision will be remembered as a defining moment in SailGP history. Britain now led, with the finish line in sight. The championship was within their grasp. The new towering 27.5-metre wing sail added a fresh challenge to the Abu Dhabi final. The massive sail demanded strength, precision, and flawless teamwork. Britain mastered the new technology, keeping their F-50 foiling for an incredible 98% of the race. Staying on the foils was crucial. Touching the water meant losing speed. The shifty Abu Dhabi winds tested every team, but Mills's sharp eye for wind shifts gave Britain the edge. Fletcher and Mills worked seamlessly, reading the course and maximising every gust. While rivals faltered, Britain stayed one step ahead. Their technical mastery and tactical brilliance set them apart. In the toughest conditions, Britain's skill shone brightest. They were now racing toward history. The finish brought a flood of raw emotion. Dylan Fletcher, overwhelmed, called it an unbelievable final and praised his team's unity. Tom Slingsby, devastated by Australia's costly mistake, admitted, "That will eat away at me for a long time." Peter Burling, heartbroken after another near miss, lamented how a season's work hinged on a single race. The athlete's words revealed the intensity and heartbreak of SailGP's winner-takes-all format. For Britain, it was pure elation. For Australia and New Zealand, bitter disappointment. These moments captured the human drama behind the high-tech spectacle. Victory and defeat were separated by seconds and split-second decisions. The grand final was a rollercoaster of joy and heartbreak. The pursuit of glory had never felt more real. Britain's triumph was the result of a season built on consistency and smart strategy. They led the standings through 12 global events, always finishing near the top. Avoiding major mistakes, they secured their grand final spot with calculated, disciplined sailing. Their approach steady performance over risky heroics. The $2 million prize capped a record-breaking season, with total earnings reaching $4.4 million. Britain's campaign was a masterclass in building a champion. Talent, teamwork, and relentless focus brought them to the summit. Their journey set a new standard for SailGP excellence. As the British F-50 crossed the finish, pure joy erupted among the crew and supporters. The moment was electric, a culmination of months of intense training, teamwork, and unwavering determination. Every second on the water had led to this. The crew celebrated with hugs, cheers, and champagne, finally letting years of effort and sacrifice sink in. Laughter and relief filled the air as they realized the magnitude of their achievement, surrounded by the roar of the crowd. For Fletcher and Mills, it was the crowning achievement of their careers. A dream realized after countless hours on the water, pushing themselves to the limit and never giving up hope. The entire team, from sailors to shore crew, shared in the victory. Each member played a vital role, and together they had overcome every challenge thrown their way. On shore, they lifted the SailGP trophy and a life-changing prize, their faces beaming with pride. The moment was a testament to their unity and relentless pursuit of excellence. Sir Ben Ainsley's vision for a world-beating British team was finally realised. His leadership and belief in the team had inspired everyone to reach new heights. The win inspired a new generation and proved Britain could conquer the world stage. Young fans waved flags, dreaming of one day following in their heroes' footsteps. As the sun set, the team reflected on a journey of perseverance and belief. Every setback had only made them stronger, and now they stood united in triumph. Their flawless performance had etched their names in history, ensuring their legacy would inspire future generations of British sailors. The celebrations marked the dawn of a new era for British sailing, filled with hope, ambition, and the promise of even greater victories to come. Britain's victory reshapes the SailGP landscape. The Emirates GBR team now stands as champions, ready to defend their title. Their win injects new excitement and proves the league's unpredictability. SailGP's global reach is growing, with new teams and innovations on the horizon. Season 6 promises even fiercer competition, starting in Perth. Britain now faces the challenge of defending their crown against hungry rivals. The league's future is bright, with high speeds, high stakes, and new stories to be written. A new era has begun. Britain leads the charge. The world will be watching as the next chapter unfolds.